Am I unmuted? We're gonna see if I'm unmuted. Actually unmuted? Maybe. We will see. We will see if I'm actually unmuted. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Manifesting Mondays stream here on the Jorvegian Collective. I am Amelia. I'm one of the project managers for the Jorvegian Collective and the head writer for the Jorvik Divine project that we are currently writing on. I'm trying to make sure I look at the mic because I've been making a bad habit of looking at me and not the mic, the camera. I know what words are. Hello and welcome to our Q&A stream. We are going to answer a couple questions about our project, as well as give out some free readings using our deck. This is not the final deck. This is my makeshift deck while we get our deck finished. So, hopefully you all will be able to get some teasers on here, because once I get the final deck, we're going to be showing that off. We will be. It's exciting. All right. With that said, let's jump right into it. I am going to grab, we got some questions from our Instagram. So let me pull those up real quick. Let's see. What's the Dakota.eventing? I don't think I have to say the dot. Wow, I'm old. Dakota Eventing asked, what's the hardest part of making the deck? That's a great question, and it's really hard to narrow it down. I don't know. What is the hardest part of the deck? Because there definitely have been a lot of challenges with the deck, and I have had so much fun meeting those challenges. It's hard to pin down what is the most difficult. At least for me, I would say it's both a blessing and a curse to be coordinating with this many people. I'm on the quiet side, apparently. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe if I actually had my mic right here next to me, it would help for me to be louder. I'm so sorry about that. I forgot to adjust my mic so that you all can actually hear me. Whoops-a-doodles. I'm the smartest. So sorry about that. In any case, the hardest part of the deck, I would say, is it's a blessing and a curse to be able to work with so many people, because it's amazing to actually, like, work with this many people, and that's great. It is also very difficult because we are working with people literally all around the globe, and that is so many time zones to coordinate on, and making sure that, like, news gets put out at at reasonable times. I'm glad you all can hear my lovely voice chat. And so it makes it difficult to coordinate people when you're coordinating on so many different places and making sure that they see it and they don't actually miss it because it was like midnight and they just like open a notification up and they forget to do it or whatever. So the communication part is probably the hardest part of working on the project. As much fun as it is to meet so many wonderful people, it's also like 60 people we're communicating with. So yeah, I would say that's the biggest challenge. Definitely fun to know so many people now, but also hard to work with all of them. So yeah, that I think that's the best challenge, and my my fellow project manager in chat, Jade, is agreeing that that has been a big challenge. So yeah. All right, I need a query. I need someone to give me a question that they would like answered from our deck. I get updates at 5 a.m. I'm so sorry for waking everyone up in the a.m. I'm so sorry about that. Oh yeah, I need a query. I was thinking of what how to describe queries. Questions about what you need to focus on. What do you need to do today? What do you need to deal with in order to become a better person or to overcome a certain challenge? Those kinds of questions. Those are single card readings. I can do up to 3 card readings. What inspired you to make the deck? That's more of a Q&A question. Right now I need a query for the deck. In terms of like divining an answer, and then we will come back to that question, I promise. What should I do to improve my physical health? Sarah Star Stable asks. Alright, let me see. What should you focus on to improve your physical health? I just realized I also have not opened my guidebook, so we're gonna see how good this is. That my memory is. The Swan in Reverse. This is one I struggle with. So the Swan, upright talks about pride and ego, and the swan in reverse talks about like a lack thereof, so a lack of self-confidence. Um, and this is something I personally struggle a lot with, so I relate. About not feeling confident and seeing progress when you like try to make steps in like dieting or working out or something like that. So being confident that even if the signs aren't immediate, that what you're doing is helpful, and being confident that you are doing things to help you in the long run. The signs might be slow because bodies are dumb and super fun to figure out. Particularly, uh, lady bodies are so much fun to figure out health wise. All right, we're gonna come back to that question that Batul Ali asked in chat about the deck. Asked what inspired you to make the deck. So I originally asked for the project to be made. I saw this really cool project in the Guild Wars 2 community called Tyrian Tarot, where they got a bunch of artists together who were part of the Guild Wars 2 artist group. I forget what it's called. And they made this amazing, beautiful tarot deck inspired by that game. And since then, I've been like, oh, that'd be really cool to do a Star Stable. But I didn't think that I would ever be able to get 78 artists to do a tarot deck. So I'm like, I'll do an oracle deck based on the runes in Star Stable instead. And we did that. And I wasn't thinking I was going to get 40 artists. I thought max I'd get like 10. And I got a lot more than that. So it turned out great. And I'm really happy to see how it went. So that's what inspired the deck. And we've just been going from there. So yeah. All right. Time for another query. Who has a question for the fates? Who would like some fate or chance divined? Ours has 40 rune cards, yeah, instead of the 78 of a tarot deck, which would have been a lot to organize. I'm already struggling with the 60 people. I cannot imagine doing a full tarot deck without us expanding our base project manager team. If it's just Jade and me, oh my god, we would not be able to do that. All right. Defining fates, answering chance. What will help you focus on your art, Jade? All right, let me see. What do the cards say? What do I say? Ground in reverse. So ground upright talks about balance and like meditation. Ground in reverse is feeling like there's no source. So let's see. How would I interpret that? I don't want to sound lame, but just keep practicing. Like you just have to throw yourself into it. Just like I guess throwing yourself out of your comfort zone would be the best thing. Because like what's center? Okay, so if ground upright is talking about balance, then ground in reverse is talking about what makes you unbalanced. So throwing yourself outside of your comfort zone and trying to learn as many new things as you can. I feel like that's like a very basic answer for art. Like go practice more, but like no, really, like throw yourself outside your comfort zone and just do your best to find new things and experiences to help you grow. To yeet myself out of the comfort cliff. Yes, exactly. All right, what was our other question? We had one more question on our Instagram, and that was, are you planning any similar projects in the future? Yes, we are planning more projects with the Jorvegian Collective. I can't talk about those because right now we have a follower goal. If we hit 1,000 on our Instagram, we will reveal this before the deck releases. If we don't, then it'll be announced after the deck releases. So you'll find out eventually. Just if we hit that follower count, you guys will find out sooner. So go follow us on Instagram at Jorvegian Collective. So, yes, there are definitely more projects coming from the Jorvegian Collective after Jorvik Divine. So definitely stay tuned for those. And I promise you'll see more exciting stuff out of our team in between our big projects. But we are very, very excited to talk about it. yes, they are very exciting. We will have several projects down the line, and we will be looking to expand our team soon. We'll, for sure, once the next project is announced, we'll be opening up expansions for our year-round team outside of those bigger projects. So definitely stay tuned and follow us on Instagram if you want to get that sooner rather than later. All right. I need to do another reading, and if chat is not interested in a reading, then we will do another dog reading and see if Bugbear's gonna blow me off like Ranger did last week. Suspicious. We're not suspicious. It's just a surprise. We got to build excitement. we must build excitement for that. Doggo reading? Alright, chat says doggo reading, so we need Bugbear. Bugbear! Miss Bug'em! Hello, Bugbear. You have been requested on stream. You have been requested on stream. Oh. We have a Bugbear. Whoop! Don't fall. No, I need you here. I need you here, Bean. Alright, let's turn the camera a little bit so you guys can actually see Bugbear. Sorry for the... Nope, it's not going to let me move it. Alright, let me hold her up. Here is Bugbear. Yes. Yes, you are adorable. Hi. Alright, so we're going to do a puppy reading. What do you need to focus on today? What? Ooh, please don't pull my shirt down. I would appreciate if you did not do that. Alright. Oh, I don't need these on, do I? Alright. Alright, Buggy. I need you to pick a card. Pick a card. Any card. Pick a card. That one? Okay. She actually kissed it. Oh my gosh, Bugbear. You got Divine. I'm not actually sure if that's in reverse or not. We're just gonna pull Divine and then we'll talk about Bugbear. You apparently are a chosen one. According to the cards, you got Divine, which is about taking control of your life. I actually think that the inverse is a better reading because we need to talk about how often you ring the bell to go outside because it's really constant and it's not healthy. You do not need to be outside as often as you think you do. Okay? Let mom and dad have a little bit of a say so when we go outside, okay? Can you do that? Thank you. I'm glad we agreed. You're absolutely lying to me, though. You will still ring the bell obnoxiously, I'm sure. Oh, oh, you got me out of breath. You're so chonky. You're so chonky. Yes, you are. She doesn't appreciate that. All right, well, that is our stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you did not get your question answered, don't worry. We'll be doing these streams all the way until 2 weeks after the deck release. So be sure to stay tuned. To keep an eye on our Instagram stories for when we ask for questions for these, or just come join us in the live stream. That always works too. So yeah, that is about it for right now. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? What is it? Oh, you hear your sister. Please don't start barking until I end the stream, though, okay? Can you promise that? You don't. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us. We will see you all next week, and I'm really excited for us to start sharing some more of the final art pieces that you guys are going to start seeing on our Instagram, so stay tuned for that. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Bye! Coming